Hey there, how's it going? What's up, everybody? Irish Orangutan is back to pass along what you need to know to get better at Madden and grow your Mutt team. Enjoy the show.
Hey there again. Today, going to be talking about who I think is going to be winning the game and a couple of the other predictors that I think you should be making leading up to the Super Bowl. Recording this at 10 Central or 11 Eastern. At that point, there's about 7 hours until you no longer can predict these things. So make sure you do get those games done. I will show you exactly where you do need to do that as well after I get done showing you this. So I do think the Patriots are going to win the game just with their experience. At any point, it could be Brady's last game. I think he understands that better than most, and he's been taking advantage of his opportunities since Drew Bledsoe got hurt a long time ago. I really think that they had the best opportunity to win. I know that Sue and Donald can really affect the line of scrimmage and do things that the Patriots have not faced, but I thought Chris Jones, D Ford, and Justin Houston would be able to do that as well, but that really just didn't happen in the AFC Championship the way that it thought it could. So I really do think the Patriots are going to win. I feel as if that's the safest bet for you. Make sure if you like the Rams, pick them. Also, something you can do to hedge your bet is pick both. That's not something that I did here. I just went with my gut and a little bit of my head to decide on who I wanted to win. And also kind of looked at the Super Bowl rings as well. If the Rams do win, I feel as if Jared Goff has a good chance to be MVP because I think he has to play well for them to win. But with Belichick kind of being in the head of most young quarterbacks and the way Goff has looked against the Bears defense and a couple of other defenses throughout the year. Bears defense was during the regular season and Goff has looked better since then. But just the way that he has looked at certain points of the season, I don't think that he will be the player that will take them over the top if the Rams I don't think the Rams are going to win, so I don't think that Jared Goff's going to win MVP. Tom Brady, I think, is going to win MVP. He is 41 years old. He threw for 500 yards in the last Super Bowl when they lost. I feel as if he has the best opportunity to help them win. I don't think that running the ball consistently at Sioux is the best idea, but they have a lot of undersized linebackers for the Rams. Barron used to be a safety, still has number 26. So Sony Michelle and Rex Burkhead might have a big game, and White should out of the backfield also. I think the Rams are going to win the coin toss. That one's just luck. So if you want to put one in both and then get 500 Super Bowl rings, that's a plus. Patriots score first. I do think the Rams are actually going to score first after they get the toss by kicking a field goal. Then I just kind of went in and kind of went with some odds. If and we are going for first touchdown, so not first score necessarily. So I think any of these players have a very good opportunity to score the first touchdown. So that is why I went with each of those players. I think each of those players will probably have a touchdown in the game potentially. I think it'll probably be a high scoring game. I'll be going over exactly what I think it will be after I get done talking through this and talking through a little bit more of what you need to do to get a couple more of these sets done. Tom Brady passes for 300 yards. Like I said earlier, he passed for 500 yards last Super Bowl and the loss. I feel as if he'll be able to at least pass for 300 yards plus. I don't think Goff will have a good day. I think the Rams need to run the ball, and he just won't have the opportunity to throw for quite that many yards because he won't have that many attempts. So Michelle, I think, is going to have a great day. I think Gurley and Anderson are going to split the ball too much. I think Gurley more or less has been resting. I don't know if he was resting because they got behind in the Saints game and he looked bad, and Anderson kind of brought them back. But I feel as if Anderson has a lot of confidence from the coaching staff, so I feel as if Gurley's probably not going to get that many yards rushing. He'll probably get close to 120 all-purpose yards, but a lot of those will be coming through the passing game. And with Edelman and Robert Woods passing to a wide receiver for 100 yards is always up in the air. Patriots do a good job of taking away the number one and number two. They'll definitely want to double team Cooks and put their best cover guy on Woods, and Gilmore should be able to shut him down. Edelman should have a good game. I just don't think he'll be able to go for quite that many yards. Make sure you go in and get that done on the countdown to kickoff. It is limited time, new solo every hour. Ultimate moment. So yeah, I'll be getting that done here in a little bit as well. So make sure you go in and get that accomplished. We have history of the Super Bowl, path to the Super Bowl. Make sure you go in and get those rings and flip for players. It is a great opportunity to make some coins. And these are the ones that you need to go in and play to get those predictor tokens that you can add into those sets and make all the predictions like you would in Vegas. A couple of prop bets, and also who do you think is going to actually win the game. And these code pack challenges are the next thing that I'll be talking about very briefly. Every day at 2:30 a.m., 10:30 a.m., and 6:30 p.m. Until February 4th, which wish I looked at a calendar or a map before this, is tomorrow. You have to go in and get those done, and the community has been very gracious in passing out what that um, code pack actually is. I will show you where you actually have to add that in and complete that. You do get another one of those tokens with each one that you complete, but you can only add this into this set once. So this is the code breaker set. This is where you have to add in that token. And you have to first acquire the token by entering in a set of numbers. When you first look at it, you're thinking, oh, I just have to guess 0 through 9, and if I get that, then I'll be able to get this. It's actually, it is the same amount of digits as a phone number, so it's actually considerably more difficult. The community was absolutely wonderful on Friday and worked through this and got this figured out. I was actually in work at that time, so I take no part in actually getting that accomplished. Fox did it on his channel live, and also there was um, someone on Twitter who had put it out as well. I do want to make sure I give them credit because I have looked at that each time since I have acquired each of those sets. So, Tomcat the Goat on Twitter. Make sure you go and check him out as well. He was very wonderful to put that out for the world to see. The code is 8017904 578. Again, 8017904 578. If you entered that in, a new card will come up, and then you just have to scroll through and select that digit. You just have to go through and do
Thanks for
that 10
checking into
times,
the
and
Irish
you will get
Orangutan
either
channel.
a
Keep coming
94
back
or
to keep
95
getting better
overall
at men
player,
and
which will
growing your
not
MUT
sell for that
team.
much,
There'll be at least
or
5
you can get
videos up a
2,000
week,
training.
so
So
make
if you need
sure
the
to
player for your
subscribe.
team, definitely
And
pick the
also hit the
player.
bell right
You're not going to
next
be able
to
to
it to
ever
make sure
sell
you
them
see
off
them
for all
all.
that
Come by
much,
Twitch to
or you can
engage or
go
hit
ahead and
me
use
up
that
on Twitter
training.
at
So make
Irish
sure you make a
Orangutan.
good
Take
choice
care,
and
everybody.
select the player that you want on your team. The player that I chose for my team was Rodney Harrison. He fits really well as my second strong safety. I have Amos ahead of him at this point. Rodney Harrison, as this doesn't load quite properly, actually has a better overall before the boost for Amos, but really love the way that Amos plays, so he'll continue to be my starter, and Harrison plays magnificently on my special teams for the most part. So make sure you let me know who you chose down below and who you chose for the Super Bowl. I wish you all the best and celebrating and having too much fun, but make sure you stay safe and make sure you have a lot of fun with the ones that you care about. Take care, everybody.
Thanks for checking into the Irish Orangutan channel. Keep coming back to keep getting better at Madden and growing your mutt team. There'll be at least 5 videos up a week, so make sure to subscribe and also hit the bell right next to it to make sure you see them all. Come by Twitch to engage or hit me up on Twitter at Irish Orangutan. Take care, everybody.